Have you ever thought about a one-bedroom villa at Disney and then you looked at those prices and said, no way? Well, then this might be the one you need to know about.
This is Disney's Old Key West Resort, and it's actually the biggest one-bedroom villa on Disney property.
And somehow it is one of the cheapest.
So we're about to find out if this is actually Disney's best value for a one-bedroom villa. Let's go take a look. There's a reason these villas feel so much bigger than many of Disney's newer deluxe resorts. Old Key West was Disney Vacation Club's very first resort, opening back in 1991. Because of that, Disney designed these villas with much more generous floor plans than they would in the years that followed. To put that into perspective, this one-bedroom villa is more than 200 square feet larger than a one-bedroom villa at its neighboring DVC resort, Saratoga Springs. That's a huge difference. So today we're going to find out if Disney's oldest vacation club resort is still home to one of the best values at Walt Disney World. All right, entryway, nice and bright, and you've got a closet, space to hang some stuff. Looks like 2 vacuums and I don't know, a dust mop. I don't know what you call that. Okay, coming into the foyer, we'll go down the hallway towards the master bedroom, but I'm going to go ahead and come in this room first, which is your laundry room. So when you stay in a one-bedroom villa, you do get a washer and dryer. If I'm not mistaken, Old Key West is the only one-bedroom villa on property that has a full washer and dryer set. The others are the stackable, smaller units. You get the full-size washer and dryer here because this was the very first DVC villa built. So it's original. It looks kind of old school, but also vintage, like early 90s Disney. Okay. Let's come in here because you've got your dual entrance to your bathroom. So it does only have one bathroom. If you come in, the sink, it's a nice size vanity, but only one small sink in this vanity. There is a lot of space here to store toiletries, and then hair dryer, extra toilet paper. Very nice walk-in shower. Looks like it's been redone somewhat recently with the subway tile. A lot of space in the shower. The toilet is next to the shower. I don't love that. I like it when it's designed to have the toilet separate because, you know, sometimes someone may need to go to the bathroom while someone else is showering. Okay, but if you come in here, you have another vanity. So you have at least you have a second sink area, more space for storage. And the bathroom really is spacious. This is a cool feature, and it's the soaking tub. Now, something I think is kind of interesting. I'm gonna climb in here. Maybe shouldn't with my shoes, but I have to show you this. So there's a window to the master bedroom. So if Brandon wanted to watch TV and I wanted to soak in the tub and take a bath, there's even a seat here. I can see him pretty well. We could talk. If I get tired of talking to him, all I've got to do is pull these closed. And now I don't have to look at him anymore. So I thought that was interesting. I've never seen anything like this in a room before. So kind of neat and also kind of strange at the same time. All right, looks like there's also jets. So this tub, soaking tub with jets. Ooh. So that would get all bubbly if we had water in here. Okay, now closet space also in the bathroom. Pretty good size closet space. Extra pillows, Brandon. You'll be getting into those tonight. All right. Through here we have the master suite. This room is spacious. It's very large. King size bed. I like the chair here. Again, if Brandon wanted to be closer to me while I was soaking in the tub, he could sit in this chair. But interesting setup. But at least a place to sit. Over here, you have your bench. I don't think this lifts, no, but there is drawer space underneath it. Could rest here if you want to put your shoes on. Tie your shoes. That's what I don't know. I don't know what else you use these benches for. I just think if somebody putting their shoes on, that's what I would use it for. Okay. Right here, kind of a small vanity. What do you call this? Vanity dresser. It's not that big. I would expect it to kind of be bigger, but I guess it's because we have the bench. There's 3 drawers. And then one thing I like is that there's a nightstand, a full nightstand on both sides of the bed. Drawers, 2 drawers, both sides. I'm going to try out the mattress. Pretty comfy, actually. So if 0 is your softest mattress, 10 your firmest, this one I'd give it about a 4. It's on the softer side. All right. Moving on, let's go back down the hallway and get into the main part of the villa. So this is very nice. I noticed it's very large as soon as I walk in here. When we came in, I was pretty surprised at how big this villa is. So this is a nice sized chair. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yes, this can turn into a twin sleeper because this villa can sleep up to 5. This here is your queen sleeper and also your couch. This is like your traditional sleeper sofa. So it's gonna come out. It is one of few Disney villas that still has the old school, old style sofa sleeper sofas. The others have converted to the pull down Murphy bed that has a real mattress. My kids are not so excited about sleeping on the bed with the metal coming through. So hopefully they're all on their way out because I'm pretty sure that all the villas that still have them are in store for refurbishments really soon. Another love seat. This is kind of a neat little cozy gathering space. I like that the TV is built into the island. How often do you see something like that? So that's pretty cool. And I am really liking this dining set here. I like the colorful decor on the chairs. Very nice. It's all just one big space, which I like because at home, we kind of have something like this now, but we used to have a house where it was all one big open space, and it's so much easier to entertain and talk to people if you're using the kitchen while others are watching TV or just hanging out. I like this. I like how open it is. So sink here, cabinet space. When you do rent or when you rent a DVC villa, you're gonna have dishes, things that you would need to cook to make dinners and lunches and save a little money when you're at Disney. Down here is your trash can and your recycling, paper towels. So they really stock you up when you stay in these villas. Coffee maker, not a Keurig. All the dishes, the glasses, the mugs, plates, bowls that you could need, because you also have the dishwasher here, so you can wash your dishes that you use. Over here, pots and pans for more cooking. Silverware. Toaster. I mean, it's a full-size kitchen. It's maybe bigger than our current kitchen at home, honestly. Stove, so you've oven, stovetop where you can use the burners, microwave. I mean, everything that you could possibly need to cook a meal on your Disney vacation, except for the ingredients. And then your fridge, which we have stocked so well with waters and Diet Cokes today. Freezer, but as you can see, this is a large refrigerator. It's a pretty good sized fridge.
I hope you're enjoying this video. If you're planning a Disney or Universal trip, a cruise, or really any vacation at all, we'd love to help. We run Blue Horse Travel, and working with us doesn't cost you anything extra, and we can help you pick the right dates, the right cruise, or resort. Oh, and if you've ever been interested in becoming a travel agent, whether it be full-time or part-time, we'd love to talk to you. So again, that's bluehorsetravel.com for all your travel needs.
Over here we have, I believe this is called a Butler's pantry. So the way I think of this, the usage for this is to just make drinks, which is why I think there is an ice bucket here too. And then looks like a lot of space under here for storage. I think of storing like board games if you come here, and then you can hang out here and play games and have a drink. And so I like this space. I think this is a nice space to hang out. We are excited to have it because the kids can spread out from us a little bit. We can all kind of have our own little space. So I'm liking it so far. It is, like I said, the biggest one bedroom on Disney property. It's 942 square feet. We paid, I want to say, $464 for the night on an annual pass holder rate, which was 30% off rack rate on a holiday weekend. It's a Friday night, the night before the 4th of July. So that's a really good deal for the amount of space you're getting, sleeping up to 5 people here. All right, let's take a look at the balcony, which I think maybe has a light, maybe not. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and come out here. If there is a light, it's not working. This is a nice size balcony though. We got one of the ones that's like I don't know, I want to say octagon, but there's not 8 sides to it. But I like the shape of the balcony and a full-size table and chairs to hang out here. This would be a nice place to relax and have some coffee in the morning when we wake up. And there's a ceiling fan to keep you cool on the very hot days and muggy nights like tonight. And an entrance also to the balcony from the master suite as well. So there you have it. That is the 1-bedroom villa here at Disney's Old Key West Resort.